Hello, I'm Richard Malczyk. I'm one of the consultants at RandDTax. I'm chatting to Ketan Shah, MD of PredicAire, a high-tech startup that's benefited from our Giving Back program. Hi, Ketan. How are you?
Hi, Richard. Very well. How are you?
Yeah, very well too. Thank you. Ketan, can you give us an overview of PredicAire? I mean, what does the business do? How many employees do you have? And how are you funding the business?
Sure. I'd love to. So, PredicAire has actually been a vision that's now been monetized. Really, it's been in place for about 3 or 4 years, and literally, it is trying to unravel some of the issues that the social care sector is facing right now, in particular, care providers. So, we provide a very holistic care management solution, an umbrella care management solution for care providers powered by artificial intelligence. And right now, the whole sector is very much fragmented. And because of that fragmented nature, it becomes an unaffordable proposition for care providers. So we've, with the founding team where, we're care providers, we're also users of care, have experience of users of care. At the same time, we've got, as part of the founding team, people that are able to deliver artificial intelligence solutions. We all sort of clubbed together and bootstrapped the whole solution. So we've been fortunate enough that we can self-fund a lot of this at this stage. And this enabled us to literally try and tackle one of the key issues in the sector. So for us, the journey, I guess the last 12 to 18 months has been quite interesting, going through the typical startup process, the MVP, trying to convert ideas and designs into something meaningful. And right now, we're in a fabulous place where we are actually active in the marketplace and live in a regulated industry.
That sounds really exciting. Artificial intelligence sounds like it's pretty game changing. Can you tell us about the research and development work that you've done?
Yeah, I mean, so as anyone would know, that trying to tackle a fragmented solution into an umbrella holistic solution, and then on top of that, try and make sure that whatever you produce is capable enough to be able to put through an artificial intelligence engine is a hell of a project. And because of that, we were very fortunate. We have a very good team where the in-house team of founders, but also our outsourced IT team, whereby we were able to sort of unwind everything to the lowest common denominator, if you like, structured data. And that can be challenging. The first 6-9 months were very challenging. You'll go down certain paths, and some of them lead to dead ends. Some of them don't lead to dead ends. So for us, we went with a big bang approach. We came out with a big holistic proposition at the get-go, as opposed to do it in a modular or even a staged process. So that the fact that we had a good team around us cut through, we probably saved about 6-9 months than we would have typically done if we didn't have this team together.
That sounds exciting. So you've recently done a claim with us, an R&D tax credit claim. Do you think you could have made the correct judgments for your R&D claim without advice?
Look, honestly, I mean, we knew we could have done. We had the R&D tax credit possibility out there to claim. However, to unlock hidden values within a very complex maze, there's no way we could have done it, and there's no way we could have done it without Richard, your help, and R&D tax team's help, because the whole point for startups is cash flow management and maximizing cash, right? And some of the sort of the hidden gems, as I call it, to unlock some of that, to make sure that you can actually monetize and get that back fairly from HMRC, we definitely couldn't have done on our own, for sure.
Cool. And were you happy with the outcome of the R&D claim?
Yes, absolutely. We maximized what we could, and fortunately enough, it was a very, very seamless process, and we did get everything that we wanted back accordingly.
Okay, and how long did the claims process take?
Yeah, well, it took from end to end, I guess, a couple of months. But actually, to be honest with you, the delay was on our side. Actually, myself, because of so many things going on. This, to be honest with you, even though it was a couple of months, if you actually really cut it down, the great sort of delivery from RandDTax and the team, you could easily cut this process into 2 to 4 weeks for sure. And it was the first time for us. It was the first time to make a claim. First time is always a learning process in any case. Even though I say it took 2 months, most of the delay was actually on our side. To be honest with you. Yourself and the RandDTax team were very, very proactive.
Superb. And how has the experience of claiming R&D tax credits impacted your plans?
Positively, to be honest with you. We didn't realize. So from the get-go, we had an outsource team in place, and it was a tactical and strategic decision around that. And we were always of the intention that because we didn't have an in-house team, UK-based in-house team, that we were basically not eligible for RandDTax. And through Richard's great experience and the RandDTax team's innovative way of making sure that we can fairly get our credits back, enabled us to make sure that the RandDTax credit is central to our strategy. And because we're an innovative company, our development pipeline extends for a number of years, and RandDTax credit is going to be at the center of that every year.
Great. So presumably claims will play a part in future funding as well, will they?
Absolutely, for sure.
Great. And how likely are you to recommend RandDTax?
Oh, very, very, very likely, to be honest with you. The fact that you've got experienced people who can cut through the maze, the difficult maze, very quickly. If we actually have to tackle it ourselves, it will probably take us 4 times as long to get it done. And then it all goes back to the priority list, right? Where does it all sit? So it was amazing how proactively, yourself, Richard, that you pushed us. You actually were very quickly embedded into our organization as if you knew it from inside out, even though it was only an in and out touch point. Was very good, and for sure we'll be using your services again.
Great. Well, that would be a great place for us to conclude our call. And thanks ever so much, Ketan, and I look forward to doing our next claim with you.
Thanks very much, Richard.
All the very best.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.